The NFL enlists Caitlin Clark to help shape flag football's future. I don't know what flag football is. I do know what the NFL is, and the fact that the NFL are bringing in Caitlin Clark to help anything is mad. It is genuinely mad, and it just shows her hype. It just shows what what she can bring to the table in anything. And to be fair, like Caitlin Clark is Caitlin Clark. But yeah, so let's take a read of this. Even in the world's most dominant sports league, or even the world's most dominant sports league, is the NFL bigger than the Premier League? And is the NFL bigger than Formula One if you consider that a sports league? Definitely not Formula One. To be honest, you could probably argue the biggest sports league is, like an Indian cricket league, if we're being honest. The NFL is bringing the WNBA superstar to its annual meeting next week in Palm Beach to participate in a panel discussion on women's sports and the league's aspirations around flag football. She'll participate in a session for NFL team owners and personnel alongside Serena Williams, Eli Manning, Melody Hobson. So flag football in the Olympics, cool. It's also a critical youth participation initiative involving both boys and girls. The NFL has also shown a keen interest in professional flag football teams from both men and women. Flag football is a high priority. It's an opportunity for young women to participate in our game. As we look forward, there seems to be an appetite and interest in professional flag league for both men and women, said NFL EVP. So it's a continuation for the growth of women's sports. Clark's historic ascent through college basketball and now the WNBA has included a still ongoing bevy of viewership records, increased national exposure, team construction projects, and moves of Indiana Fever games to larger venues. We don't get the opportunity to talk about this enough, just the explosion of women's sports. This is happening across the globe, and we want to continue that conversation among our memberships. Williams part owner of the Dolphins, while Clark has shown interest in eventual NFL team ownership. That's the first I've heard of this. But like, yeah, fair enough. I mean, if she could do that, that would be a hell of an old investment from RCC. But obviously rule changes. I genuinely don't know. The special teams working group would say I think kickoff return will be between this. I don't know anything about the sport. I don't know. I watch too many other sports to try to figure out and try to learn a new sport. So I don't know anything about that, but like it's still huge. Like it is still absolutely huge what's happening. Like you have got a basketball player and a female basketball player. And like being basically like freaking being pushed to promote another sports league. And it is crazy because the WNBA itself has tried to has tried, like they've done nothing to help Caitlin Clark promote the WNBA. And I she's done it herself, obviously. Obviously, Caitlin has went and done it herself. And that is one of the biggest things that like that she has done for the league is how much she's grown the league, but none of it has come from the WNBA trying to use her. It has all happened naturally. And maybe that's by design. I don't know. Maybe it's like, you know what? The less we push her, the more the natural push happens and the bigger she gets. And I would say that, you know what? That actually worked and that would continue to work. But let's be real, they're not smart enough. There is no way that the WNBA social media is smart enough for that. Like, there's some incompetence. There is no way that they were, like, intentionally putting, what's her name? Putting her highlights up when Sabrina Ionescu won the Player of the Month. Putting in Caitlin Clark highlights, which basically meant they changed their mind the very last minute. But, yeah, it's a good thing for, like, it's genuinely a good thing for the NFL that you've got, that they're trying to expand into women's sports, because it is an explosion. Because what people don't realize is, people are like, oh, the fad will die. More than 50% of the world are women. More than 50%. And sports are fun. Like, we can be honest here. Like, it is not gender specific. Sport is fun. It is fun. Playing sport and watching sport is fun. Like, it is extremely enjoyable. So half of the fact that for half of the population, it's a, like this is a big thing, that's only going to continue to grow. Yeah, obviously, like, there's going to be an eventual time where the growth stops, just like in everything. There is never, you can never continuously have the exponential growth that the WNBA has had. But when it comes to like, again, when it comes to, say, the growth of flag football, there could be an exponential growth in that. Like, it could be something that people are interested in, and it could grow. And if not, it's not bad to have the biggest female sports star on the entire planet, outside of maybe Simone Biles, like, pushing for it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that it should be this is something that is good? Do you think it's the WNBA should be pushing for it as well? Or do you guys think that, like, with all of this, we've saw the NWSL trying to get Caitlin Clark involved. We've seen golf doing what they could to get Caitlin Clark involved and help golf. And then we've seen the WNBA, if anything, go the opposite way and say, you know what, you're not our face. Let's promote the, well, let's promote our MVP as the face, because you know what, we still believe what we believed last year. We're going to give you the gauntlet schedule so that you struggle and everybody stays to watch other players. But I don't know. Either way, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Which do you guys think it is? And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.